Hey, do you like games? Well, you've come to the right place.
Well, you've come to the right place.
What's up everybody, it's Eli here from Treefall Studios. If you're new to the channel, I make indie games of all genres. Currently for YouTube, I post devlogs as well as other game development related videos. If that sounds cool to you, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get started. We're going to be taking a look at a lot of different things that I worked on over the past week. A lot of different little updates, as well as today we're going to be looking at the not so pretty side of game development. I'm going to be showing off a lot of issues and problems I found this week instead of just showing you when they're fixed. So the first thing we're going to be taking a look at is the loading screen. So this is brand new, not that one, that's the old one. It's not implemented in all the levels at the current build on this video. But here we go, let's take a look. So that's a brief look, and you're going to see a few in a row while I talk about it. So I created this actually today, the day I'm recording this video, and I'm super pumped about it. The old loading screen was just a black screen that said now loading, like that one right there. And the new one, it has a little maze kind of lightly drawn over it, shows a logo in the corner, and there's an animation of a little dot character walking through the maze. It doesn't show well in this video because I think the way I have it coded, it's picking the same one at this point in time per world, but I have it coded to where like there's I did 5 different hand done animations for this, and it chooses a random one each time you load. So that's going to be super cool. Just something very new that wasn't really scheduled into the actual development. I love adding little details like that to just bring the whole game together and make it such a better experience. So now we're going to be taking a look at something that's terrible, that needs to be fixed. So I'm dropping the marker flags here, and you can see when you drop them at any height, they swing around like crazy. And then actually, so what's happening here, this is just hilarious, this is why I had to show this week. If you get underneath them and then jump, you'll add force to them and launch them into the air, and then you can see how the flags react to that physics. So I was just having fun testing this out, and then look at this, look how far they go. That's insane. Yeah, the Windmill Flags. So in next week's devlog, we'll see how I fix that, if I was able to get to it this week. Hopefully that gave you a good chuckle. So now we're going to look at something that's actually a quick detail that was improved. So this week I baked the lighting for the Dice to Meet You Domino stage, as well as added reflections to the whole stage. So you can see the shadows are looking a little bit better, especially for this stage. And then also you can see right here, I'm walking around and you can see inside the dominoes, you can see the reflections ever so slightly of the rest of the dominoes and the rest of the level, because you know they're smooth dominoes. You can see it right there on the floor, it looks really crisp right there. So just another little detail. This is all the stuff I'm doing to the graphics because, you know, the PlayStation 4. So it's all improving this game just bit by bit. For the next one that we're going to be taking a look at, same deal. This is May 16. Just another brief look. I also baked the lighting for this, and it also has reflections on this as well. So this was just like colored textured tiles on the Wii U version. So now you can see it just looks a bit more HD because you can see the reflections of the sky and the level and all that like perfectly in the walls, and the lighting shadows look so good on this level. So right here we're going to be taking a look at another tiny detail I've added. So you can see the new sign system is here. That's all finished now, where you can like warp to all the different worlds. But what I'm showing you here, backing in and out, is the D-pad now has a hand-drawn symbol to show you what buttons to press when you go to talk to the sign, so you know that you're in the zone. You know, I made these little particle effect zones so you can tell where you can enter levels. And right now I'm showing you showing you the triangle button. It used to be way smaller on one of the previous updates, so now it's a much more legible size. You can totally see it now better, but it's not too big where it's like in the way and annoying, because it's still got that slim minimal look. So right there, you're just looking at the D-pad on the sign system to where you can warp. And after that, now we're going to show you just a tiny clip, just looking at the walls. Love this part. The lighting has now been baked, completely fixed in here. More crystals have been added, but right now I'm going to show you as you look down on the ground. You can see as you walk into the darkness, your character gets lit up just a little bit. You turn on your light because this level, even with all the internal lights, looks so cool. It still was too dark to where the dark sections you could get lost and you wouldn't realize if you're walking forward or if you were hitting a wall or whatever. So I've got it to where like when you're in the darkness, you have a little bit of a light. So you can see I'm walking around the maze right now and it's still really dark. You can only see just in front of you or just down on the floor, which gives it this like cool exploration cave type feel. I absolutely love it. But you can see now the maze is 100% doable, and I'm totally leaving it like this because there's enough light to see where you need to go, and there's enough light on your player to light up the hall so you're not lost or completely running into a wall over and over and over in the dark, stumbling around. So this is a change I made this week, and that finishes this maze off for the final build. So the final two updates we're going to look at are also more problems, showing you a ton of different issues this week. So I fixed this, and then this is what happened. So I had to change the system of the moving platforms to get this to work with a new character controller, and for some reason it completely reorients the player, turns him sideways, and then when you jump out of the platform zone, it flips you back around. So weird. Simple little coding error. I should be able to figure out that this week. I just thought it was hilarious and I had to show you guys, especially right here. Like this maze is one of the cooler mazes. There's like a lot of platforming and some puzzles and stuff like that. So when you land on this, it completely flips you, and then when you try to turn the camera, this is what happens. It's like almost like you're flying in a Star Wars spaceship trying to crash land or something. So that's got to get fixed this week. And then this is what happens when I boot up the old Oracle scene from the Wii U. That was supposed to be the camera animation where it flies in and shows you the Oracle. So that obviously did not translate right from the old Unity to the new Unity. So that is also something that I'm going to be working on this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at Maze this week. I had a lot of cool new fixes, small details and good changes, as well as a lot of things that are completely broken that I've got to fix. And I think it's kind of cool to show you the process so you can follow along as I'm fixing things, finding things, how I'm solving the problems, and updating you those by week, because it really gets you guys involved in the development so you can kind of see a little bit of the struggle and the different things that are happening with the game. I just think it's pretty cool. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite broken thing is, and what do you think I should do, and if you're excited to see me fix it. But also, before we gotta go, I gotta give a big shout out to all of our patrons. Their names will be on the screen, and I gotta give a special shout out to Karma Red. Thank you so much. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.